Hello, waifus, husbandos, and everyone in between. This is now the second part of me talking about that time I got reincarnated as a slime. So, I'll just be going in the same order I did last time, and I'm not here to waste your time, so let's get right into it, I guess. And, of course, let's start with recapping episode 4. So, the beginning of episode 4 is where Ramirez talks to Rimuru about how Tempest is doomed to fall. Then Rimuru asks her, why is Tempest doomed to fall? And she answers by telling him about Walpurgis and how Clayman is going to talk about Rimuru, quote-unquote, killing one of his subordinates. I can't remember her name right now currently, so yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that. And I'm pretty sure he's mentioning this because Rimuru is a demon lord now, right? And I'm pretty sure that actually breaks a pact between demon lords. But the funny thing is that Rimuru didn't actually kill her. He just made it look like he killed her. So yeah, try to deal with that, Clayman. And then after that, we pretty much kind of had like this montage, I guess you could say, of them taking like a break from the meeting. Then after that, they start talking about more about like the prisoners they had and like what they plan to do and like how to stop Clayman from like doing all this stuff. And I won't explain what the stuff is. So yeah, unless you watch the episode, you basically have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's kind of just it for the 4th episode. So yeah. And now for how I feel about the episode. The part that I hate most about editing in this. Well, that's besides the point. Anyways, back to how I feel about this. So this episode, really good. And I was super excited to see the 5th episode, and I loved the 5th episode actually. But we'll save that for when I talk about how I feel about the 5th episode. But like the 4th episode was so interesting. Like, I mean, super interesting. And I just couldn't wait to see what was going to happen next. So yeah, that's basically it. And I'm not going to say any more about how I feel about this because I'm trying to not have myself in pain while I'm editing this. Anyways, now to recap the 5th episode. So it basically starts off where the 4th episode ends off as usual, where they're talking about like the prisoners and all that. Well, they don't talk about the prisoners, but that's besides the point. So they're planning what to do next, and then they come up with some issues. But Raphael comes to save the day, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh yeah, also forgot to mention this for the 4th episode. Basically, a Clayman plans to attack the animal kingdom in hopes to try and become a like real demon lord or whatever. So this plan that they're coming up with is basically a plan on trying to stop him. They also talk about how Rimuru plans to crash Walpurgis. Well, not crash, but like he just plans to attend it, and he chooses the 2 that he's going with, and he also chooses the 2 that Ramirez is going with. And after all that jazz, they start putting their plan into action, and they start teleporting all the people, or like the rest of the people, from the animal kingdom to Tempest. And after this, we kind of see like maybe like a minute or 2 of a little clip of like what's going on with the other side that they're going to be fighting with, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but like, you know what I mean if you watched the 5th episode. So we see a little bit of that. I'm not going to explain because I'm not quite sure how to explain it. So after that, we basically get to the end where they are getting ready for battle. And well, that's basically the 5th episode. Now, how I feel about the episode. Again, the part I hate editing most. As I said before, I loved this episode. Like, it was so good. It was amazing. It was gold. It was so great. It was awesome. It was just amazing. I just loved it so much. I just did. And that's basically how I felt about the 5th episode. And I guess you can tell how much I literally was obsessed with that episode. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. And since I have nothing else to say, and I wanted to make this easier to edit for me, thank you for watching, my waifus, husbandos, and everybody in between. I hope you have a great day, and goodbye.